is an upgraded tutorial. So in my previous videos, or in most of the videos we see online today, they normally divide their body measurement by 4, but it's not supposed to be so. Take for instance, the bust is bigger than the back. The front part is bigger than the back. So our measurement is not supposed to be divided by 4. So stay tuned and watch the new upgrade I'm going to show you today. So I'll be making use of my measurements. I'll be making a neck width of 2.75. My shoulder divided by 2 is 7 inches. My shoulder is 14 inches. So divide by 2, I have 7 inches. This is a pattern drafting tutorial, meaning that I'm not going to be adding any allowance on this pattern. So this is my neck with my shoulder. Then on my shoulder, I go down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Take it to my neck. Then I can still take my 7 inches on any of this place. So my bust point, from my shoulder to my bust, I have 10.5. 10.5. Shoulder to under bust, I have 15 inches. My shoulder to waist, I have 17.5. So I'm going to take the lines now. And also our front pattern will be longer than our back pattern by 2 inches. So on my front pattern, I'm going to use exactly my pattern, exactly my half length measurement. But when I get to the back measurement, I'm going to reduce my pattern by 2 inches. But now let's focus on the front. So my bust span is 3.75. So we are going to take our measurements now. So like I told you, I'm not going to be dividing my body measurements by 4. First, I'll divide my half measurement. I'll divide my body measurement by 2. So my bust divided by 2. I have a bust of 37. So I'll be dividing my bust by 2. My bust is 37. Divided by 2. I have 18.25. So 18.25, I'll add 1 inch. Remember I told you the front is bigger than the back. I'll add 1 inch to this. So I'll be having 19.25. So that 19.25, I'll divide it by 2. Okay, plus 1 inch equals to 19.25. But if the person has a bigger bust, you can add 1.5 inches instead of 1. So 19.25 divided by 19.25 divided by 2, that is what I'm going to take on my armhole. I'm going to use my measuring tape to divide. This is 19.25. 19.25. Yeah. I'll fold it into 2 to get my accurate measurement. So here is what I have. So I'm going to measure it. So I'll divide my under bust by 2 and add 0.5 inch. So my under bust is 31 inches. Divide by 2, I have 15.5 plus 0.5. I have 16 inches. So when I divide 16 by 2, I'll be having 8 inches. Here is my 8 inches. Same thing for the waist. My waist divided by 2. My waist is 30 inches. Divided by 2 is 15.5 plus, sorry, my waist is 30 inches. Divided by 2 is 15 inches plus 0.5. I have 15.5. So when I divide 15.5 by 2, I'll be having 7.75. 7.75. You can see we are making the front part a little bit bigger than the back. So here is my under bust allocation, waist allocation, and my bust allocation. So we are going to take them like this. Then I'll take straight line here. So you can see that the shape is somehow, but we are getting to somewhere. Another thing you should notice is, remember I use the normal armhole I normally use for my blouses. So this is 8 inches, but if you want an accurate armhole, just divide your shoulder by 2. So my shoulder is 14. When I divide by 2, I have 7 inches. So from this shoulder slope, I'll go down by 7 inches. 7 inches. This is an upgrade class. So to get your waist dart, you don't really need to use the same waist dart for everybody. So what I'm going to do is to take my bust measurement. Remember my bust is 9.75. I'm going to take that 9.75 here as my waist. 9.75. Then connect it to my armhole. So I'm going to measure this part here. I have 2 inches. So meaning I'm going to take, since I have 2 inches here, I'm going to use 2 inches for my waist dart. So I'll share the 2 inches. That is 1 inch on this side and 1 inch on the other side. Then I'll take a slanted line to my bust, ½ inch before the bust. I hope you are following. So for our armhole curve, what we are going to do, we'll divide our armhole by 2. Remember I used 7 inches. By 2 is 3.5. So what we are going to do now to have a fitted blouse, so that you don't have any form of puffiness around your armhole. So we are going to do what we call the across front. The across front. So since I've divided my armhole by 2, I'll go down by 1 inch here. Then remember I use a shoulder of 14 inches. So I'm going to minus 2 inches from 14 inches and I have 12 inches. Then that 12 inches, I'll divide it by 2. I'll divide 12 inches by 2 and I have 6 inches. So from here, I'll mark 6 inches. From this one down, 1 inch I went down with. Yeah. So this is an upgraded version. Remember, if you are finding this video helpful, please do not forget to subscribe, share, and like. So I'm going to use a curve ruler that will connect from here to here and to my armhole. So if you don't really have a curve ruler that will take you all around. You just do it one after the other. So this is what we have so far. So remember, our half length for the front is longer than the back. The half length for the front, we use 17.5 for the front. So we are going to minus 2 inches from the back. So for the back, we are going to make use of 15.5 for the back. But because after sewing, when you leave it like this, after sewing, you find out that this part, the seam here, is longer than the back seam. So to make it accurate, we are going to be adding our bust dart here. So we are going to use the difference between the back and the front to take away our bust dart, and the difference is 2 inches. Remember, this is 17.5, the back half length is 15.5, so the difference is 2 inches. So the 2 inches, this is our bust line. The 2 inches, you can take it down here. You can take 2 inches here, or you can take 1 inch on both sides, 1 inch here, 1 inch here. But if it is too close to the armhole, you just reduce it. You can actually take ½ inch here and 1.5 inch here. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to be using ½ inch on this side, then 1.5 inch on this side, then connect it ½ inch before my bust point. I hope you are getting what we are doing. So we are going to stop here for now, so that it will help you to understand the little we have done here. So this is our upgraded basic bodice. So on our next video, we are going to draft out the back. Remember, the back and front is not the same, so stay tuned for the back. And we are still going to do a contour here. We are going to do many things with our pattern. Please stay tuned. This period, I'm going to give you a lot of pattern drafting. Remember, in sewing, the most difficult part is to draft and cut. After drafting and cutting, sewing part is nothing. So stay tuned for our pattern drafting sessions. Thank you, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.